Oh man, I agreed to meet up with Nora at a cafe nearby. I almost didn't recognize her when she came in and sat down at my table.
Evelyn! It's been so long since the last time I saw you in person.
Uh-oh. She used to stick to a very subdued and professional look. Guess she really wanted to put those days behind
It's
her.
definitely been a while. 3 years?
3 years.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
Feels like no time at all.
Well, I'm glad you're back doing something. But you didn't tell me what the new job is.
Well, it's kind of...
Oh, well, it's, being a proxy counselor for Eliza.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
That's an interesting choice.
I'm not quite sure why I did it. Maybe I thought I'd be able to see things in a new light.
Wait, so do the people at the counseling office know?
No, what?
No, not yet.
Oh, God.
I should tell them, probably. I don't know.
It's fun to have it be a secret.
It's fun to have it be a secret. I'm sure it'll get out eventually, one way or another.
What am I, gay?
Yeah, it probably will. Evelyn, how are you these days? I mean, really, how are you?
Still the same, I think.
Still the same, I think.
I knew you were working at that bookstore for a while, but other than that, it's like you dropped off the edge of the planet.
Were you a flat earther?
Well, I wasn't up to much.
If you're a flat earther, I'm getting out of this seat right now.
I checked your social media once in a while, but nothing. Not that I blame you. I hate all those apps.
Yeah, I deleted them.
I struggle to find the words to talk about what happened, but they don't come.
I don't know what happened. It's like...
There's something dark in my mind blocking me when I try to go there. A void.
I guess I'm still not ready to talk about it yet.
It's okay. Take the time you need. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I knew you were in a difficult place after what happened, and I wanted to say something. But I worried that maybe you don't want to hear from anyone from your past. Maybe you wanted to be left alone and not reminded of the old job.
It's nice to know you were thinking of me.
Well, I'm glad. I was kind of going through a lot myself last couple years.
That's right. What about you? How is your life these days? What's it like being a rock star?
It's a lot of work, actually. I have to prepare for the show next week. I have 2 collaborations ongoing, and I'm applying for funding for another, a big one. I'm also advising on an art activism group that makes art installations to challenge people to think about the ways technology is affecting their lives. Oh yeah, and I'm working on this, kind of like it's a granular synthesis engine, but with a new twist to it. It should be interesting.
You got a lot going on, woman.
Granular synthesis.
What is that, like sugar?
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
It's a way to make sounds out of smaller sounds called grains. Maybe it's better to show you than to explain in words.
You're able to support yourself doing this?
And you're able to support yourself doing this?
Yeah, I'm living the artist life now. Well, I make less money than I used to, but I don't care. Old me might have worried about that. Not anymore, though. Sometimes I do take a little contract coding work, but I'm making most of my rent with booking fees and selling music and so on. Kind of crazy. Kind of scary, but good.
If it makes you happy, it seems worth it.
If it makes you happy.
Maybe I should consider moving in a direction like that.
You should. Listen, I hope you can get away from the industry too, at some point. Ah, that reminds me what I was going to tell you about. Our old boss is back on his bullshit.
Our old boss?
Rainer? Soren?
Soren. Soren Lloyd Rose. Celebrated psychologist, entrepreneur, and creepo.
Uh-oh.
I should have known he'd make things awkward.
Wait, he wasn't ever weird around you? Did I ever tell you about the time that he hit on me with a story about past lives and the thread of destiny?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, it was early on when the team was still pretty small, 7 or 10 people maximum. He'd gone out with some executives to dinner, and who knows what else.
I could totally see this in, like, in a movie. It would, like, cut to some animated scene and just show all this. Oh my god.
He came back to the office super late. I think it was like at least 11, maybe later. And the whiskey smell was just surrounding him. Like he jumped into a whiskey bathtub with his clothes on. Maybe he'd like to do that, I don't know. Anyway, I was still there for some reason. I was in the crunch mindset. He came over to my desk and started to mumble about... I don't even know how to describe it. Just this nonsensical rambling. He started by saying how much he hated businessmen, how ridiculous they are, that they don't know anything. He said that a few times. Then he said he could see my soul, that I was like a reincarnated spirit of... I don't remember, he said some name.
Like a person's name?
Like a mythological name. I didn't hear it very well, but it was like a Buddhist spirit or deity or something like that. Then he goes on to say how he and I, all of us on the team, we're all these reincarnated spirits sent to relieve human suffering at the end of the world. And we're connected by a thread of destiny that draws us to each other again and again over multiple lifetimes. He talked about it like it was just like a red string you could see. So I'm thinking, is this like some kind of pickup technique? You know, how people will talk to you and say, oh, you are the reincarnation of an ancient goddess or something. Ugh, just because they are horny.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I just zoned out for a minute there, I'm sorry.
Guys will try anything.
Yes, we will.
He went on some more like that for a while, and I didn't know what to do. I wanted to leave, but he was blocking me where he was standing. So I couldn't simply go. I had to keep listening to him. Finally, he mentioned that he would be open to the possibility of sleeping with me, and then he passed out on the couch immediately.
You're kidding.
No, not at all. Of course, we never talked about it after that. Certainly, I would not bring it up. I wonder if he even remembers. Nothing like that happened again, but I think it was because I took care to not be around if it seemed like he was going to be drunk at the office. Ugh, I wonder if he's still that way. I'm sure he is.
Man, you can hear people, like, putting dishes down in the background.
Wow.
That's so good. I like the attention to detail.
And now he's back. Isn't it exciting? He messaged me the other day wanting to talk to me about some new startup he's putting together.
He left Skanda?
He's planning to. It's a secret for now. He asked me to join, and I said, no, there's absolutely no way. Maybe a long time ago, I'd be interested in a chance to start a new company with someone famous like Soren at the top. You know, a time when I'd put up with his shittiness because I believed in what we were doing. Change the world, you know the speech. Or, if we didn't change the world, at least we might get rich trying. I don't think that way anymore. I'm tired of the tech business. I'm tired of what guys like him represent. This industry can have fun eating itself and everything around it, causing as many problems as it solves. I don't want to be a part of it. It took me a while to see it, but I feel some responsibility for the world we live in now.
You've really changed, Nora.
It doesn't feel like I've changed. It just feels like I know more about myself than I used to. I want to be creative, be myself to the maximum. Now I know you weren't lying about leaving social media because I posted about this. A lot.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah, I guess I missed it.
A lot can happen in 3 years. Now I just hope maybe I could talk to other people who are in the same situation I was in. I want young people, especially women, to know that yes, it is possible to get rich by working with guys like Soren. But there is a big cost too. And there's always a cost. Maybe a cost you didn't think about before. Or maybe it's a cost you thought you would be okay with paying, but then when the debt comes due, you realize, oof, it's bigger than you thought.
That's what she said. I shouldn't be poking fun at this, but I wonder what that cost was for
Now
her.
that's my conclusion. But you, on the other hand, you should go and say hello to him.
To Soren.
Yeah, he's giving this big keynote talk next week, you know? It's the reveal of his new startup. Many people will be watching.
Maybe I should find out what he's up to now.
It will be interesting, don't you think? You're already working as a proxy for Eliza. That must be giving you some new perspectives. Now you'll get to see what Soren believes the next step is. Don't tell me you're not the least bit curious.
No, I definitely am.
Maybe I am.
Maybe I
It's
am.
free to attend?
Of course not. It's at one of those conferences you pay thousands of dollars to get into.
Okay.
But lucky for you, I have an all-access pass. Here, take it.
Really? Are you
Really?
sure?
Yeah, he had one sent to me. As if there's any way I would go to a snake person convention like that.
Not the way you are now.
Not the way you are now.
Like I said, I used to be naive.
If you're so against it, why do you think I should go?
Because I already made my decision. You need to go make yours. You're coming out from the cave you were in for the last 3 years, and you need to decide what you're going to do next, right? Evelyn, you're one of the smartest people I've met in my whole life. I'm serious. I've seen the way you approach things like this. You're going to research and learn as much as you can. And only then, when you feel like you know enough, you'll make your decision. Isn't that right? You have more to contribute to the world. But you want to know you're contributing the right things in the right way. I've always admired that about you. Anyway, I should get going. I have a rehearsal for a show to get to. It was really good to see you, though. Really, really good. I promise not to be a stranger anymore, okay?
Okay. But how are we gonna keep in touch? I don't have Facebook, I don't have Twitter, I ain't got nothing. I guess email, yeah. Busy but happy, it seems like. Is that the secret? Keep yourself busy. Not necessarily. Oh, here we go. Kabufuda Solitaire is hard. There's a reason they're called patience games. The trick is to not get ahead of yourself. Sometimes what seems like easy forward progress is actually something that's going to get you irrevocably stuck. You know, like life. Think carefully before each move and you'll start winning games. I remember you had to get ahead of this kind of thing back in school. So I dare say you might just need to get into that mindset again. M cubed, Meredith M. Mercer. Any relation to M squared? You know, Matthew Mercer? No, I didn't think so. Hey, it seems like my original message might have gotten lost in the shuffle. Believe me, I know how it is, so I'm looping back around on this. Any interest in speaking with me about the origins of parametric therapy? And Eliza in particular. Trying to track down a certain... Yeah, it was one of the principal developers. Wait, hang on. What? I was one of the principal developers of the system? Something of a cultural... Okay, I'm brainstorming a little bit here. I'm something of a cultural commentator who's looking to write about the early origins of parametric therapy and where it's gone from there. Peter Gard, writer / agitator. That's very reassuring. So I was one of the principal developers of this thing? I thought I was just some rando who got a job doing it. So is that the secret then? That's why she said it's fun to keep it a secret. I thought the secret was going to be something about this Damien Seabrook here, like maybe I was the one who killed him or something. I wonder if somehow Eliza was part of what killed him. I mean, obviously he's dead. I don't know what my relation to him was yet, but unless I am Damien Seabrook and I'm like trans and I took on this new identity and faked my death or something. Wouldn't that be crazy? No. Anyway, whatever. Alright, let's get out of that. Oh, it's back down to 47 degrees. Maybe it's not clear enough after all. Oh, I forgot to, like, examine stuff. Shoot, oh, hey, we're home. What a day. Been a while since I've done that much in a single day. At least now I can relax. Hey, Evelyn, it's Ray from the office. What's up? What kind of cookies do I like? What kind of cookies are you talking about here? I have cookies disabled, I'm sorry. Oh my god, really? Oh boy, plain sugar, I mean, the type I like is kind of obscure. I mean, I'm just a plain Jane, you know, chocolate chip, man. Ah, the classic. I bake cookies for the team now and then. And I try to mix it up so everyone gets their favorite at least once. That's really nice of you. The thing about baking is, once you start, it's pretty easy to just keep going. Huh. Oh, I see. I'm not sure what else to really say. It's fun. You know, I noticed something, another small detail. When she's typing messages, when she's typing a longer one like this, it takes longer for the message to show up. But when it's really short, it like pops up right away. That's cool. Alright, I guess that's all there was there. Baking, huh? Cooking in general is something I feel like I could try to get better at some point. So nice to see you today. Good seeing you too. Should do that more often. Hang out, you mean? I know I said I don't miss working at a big company, but I do miss our old crew sometimes. Yeah. I write software for myself now. It's so much better. Come to my show, though. You're coming, right? Please come. Please, please, please. Nora. I have to sleep. What? Oh, you're funny. I certainly am. Alright. Anything, I'm not gonna... I don't know, though. It probably would have been cool. Okay, now I'm really exhausted. Why is even just texting with people such an effort? You know, that's such a good question. Oh, geez. When this popped up over here, this little thing, I thought it was like a car light, like headlights outside. Somebody was pulling up. Those have been sitting there like that for a long time. I meant to put them up. Not sure what I'm waiting for. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, it's my computer. I don't really feel like doing anything. What happened? I used to have so much energy. I'd stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning writing code. Then I'd be up again at 8, ready to pick up right where I left off. I'm not sure who that person was. I should tidy up the shelves at some point. Some of these books still spark joy, don't they? I hope they do. Oh, it has like little... Oh, I see. Is that a shirt? Some of these clothes I've had since college. Wish I could reinvent myself like Nora. Not that I would know how. Yeah, you know, sometimes you're fine just the way you are. I think we're pretty much done here. Yeah, it marks the things that you can look at with little dots, so yeah, that's cool. I'll just go to bed now. 3 a.m. Phone rings. We have an emergency contact for you. Oh, no, no. 192.0, escalating the wellness revolution. Is this that convention? Chris Manzoni bookstore. Went to Magus Books today and Shelley told me you don't work there anymore. Made me sad. You were the best part of going to that store for me. Always appreciated your presence there. Best of luck in your new endeavors wherever they may take you. This guy totally has a crush on me. Mary Aubrey, are you still mad at me? Nevertheless, hope you are doing well. Mom, oh. Why would I still be mad at you? Eliza counseling services to be introduced in Redmond middle and high schools. Oh man. You definitely don't want to bring that to the high schoolers. They will call you out. The school implementation will take the form of a web-based chat interface. Oh. Conversations will take about 10 to 15 minutes each and will be required, but not limited to, one every 2 weeks. Huh. That's pretty often. Students exhibiting high risk factors will be referred to a suite of potential interventions. What do you mean? Well, define high risk factors, you know. Our capabilities to be able to provide a full picture of students' mental state over the school year, and eventually over the course of their lives. You know, I feel bad because, like, this is the kind of thing, like, this is not like cancer where if you catch it early, you can just make it go away. You know, with mental stuff, that stuff is with you for life. For a lot of them, I would imagine. I mean, it's definitely been for me. I mean, I can't even fathom the idea of medication actually, like, working on stuff like that for me, because I feel like so many of my feelings, you know, and I don't like to use the O word here, but a lot of my feelings are based on objectively things that can be measured, you know. That's the way it is these days. You know, and no amount of medication is going to change what's objectively true out there. And if I want to feel the way that my body chooses to feel about that, I don't want to numb myself to a feeling if that feeling is based on something that's, like, verifiable or valid, I don't know the words. Anyway, I'm thinking too much here. In fact, maybe I should actually stop this recording, because I don't even know if this is going to turn out. But I got a convention to get to here, so... Oh, man. This is going to be weird. I don't know if I'm going to put any of this up, but I really want to see what happens here, though. I'm very interested now. I can save here, right? So I can't continue. Okay, cool. Alright then. Yeah, that's me. I feel like I know a little bit more about myself. A little bit more about the world around me. Every single one of those windows has a story happening behind it. It's crazy, isn't it?